Basically, everyone that works in London that freelances is slightly different. We all have our different ways of doing things. Hey guys, what's happening? What is going on? How are we all doing today? Welcome back to another video. And today I thought it'd be interesting to show you around what I do in a day, what I do as a freelance graphic designer. Obviously, everyone in London that does freelance, their day-to-day looks so different, and some days I'm working for a company, some days I'm doing my own thing, and some days I have client meetings. So today's the day where I'm doing my own thing. I've got client meetings, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit more about what it's like to live as a freelance designer in London. So everyone that lives in London obviously has a slightly different way of freelancing, and everyone's day-to-day looks so different. Like my day today looks so different to what my day looked like 2 weeks ago. But I'm going to touch upon that later on in the video, because I feel like when you tell people you freelance, they just think, oh, you work at home all the time and that's all you do. You don't go out and meet anyone, and that's totally wrong. But without further ado, let's head out of the house, let's head in central London, and let's get our day started. Also, if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing down below for more videos like this, more videos about what it's like to be a freelance creative in London that does a lot of different things. So let's get our bags packed, let's head into central London, and let's get our day started. Okay, we have landed to Starbucks Reserve in central London. It's a little bit loud in here because there's music playing. So what I like to do is I like to start my day with a coffee, and then start my day with emails. So at the start of the day, I'll lunch, and then at the end of my day, I reply to as many emails as I can. And then throughout the rest of the day, I either go for meetings and then sit somewhere and do some work. That's like the plan for today. Gonna reply to some emails. I've got a meeting I need to head to pretty soon, and then I'm gonna go sit and do some work. That's how I find my workflow works better in the day than just focus on emails throughout the day, but just do them in chunks at a time. That's the best way to do it. So gonna tuck in, do some coffee, gonna crack on with some emails, and then we'll head on to our meeting. Okay, just wrapped up in my meeting, and it's time to get some lunch. Because I've worked around this area, I have a few friends that work in offices here, so I've messaged a few of them, and hopefully one of them will be free to have some lunch with me, because I personally don't like having lunch at my desk or at a coffee shop. If it's sunny outside, you might as well have lunch outside in the open. Look at this. There's another one. Okay, we've made it to the YouTube space, and this is where I'm going to spend most of my afternoon to work. And I've got a few videos I need to edit, so I'm going to do that this afternoon. I've got a few admin bits to do with video, so I like to come here to get things done, because I find that when I'm here, there's something about being at the space that makes it, I don't know, a bit more creative in my head. I'm also here to see my friend Charlie.
Hi guys.
And the thing is, you have to have 10k subscribers to be able to come here, but because I'm friends with Charlie, she's kindly let me here for the afternoon so I can do some work. Because sometimes freelancing, you're either working for a company or you're like doing your own thing. So today, I'm doing my own thing. I'm not working for a company. I have a couple of side projects. So yeah, we're gonna research for some future projects, some future travel things, and then also figure out some design things that we need to get done. So there's different types of freelancing that people do. There's one type of freelancing where people go to offices, which I used to do, and I've done for maybe the past year, where you go in the office for a couple of days, or maybe it's a couple of months or a couple of weeks to work on a project. And then that's basically like a 9 to 5, you're in an office. Sometimes it could be a 6 to like whatever time they need to complete the project. It all varies, and it's all slightly different. And another type of freelancing is when people work from home. They're literally self-employed in terms of they have their own clients. They can actually probably work remotely and they don't really have an office to go to. So these are the people that you either see in cafes, you see in co-working spaces. There's a lot of co-working spaces in London, so a lot of people would go there, hire like a hot desk, and then get their work done there, and then basically they would just email their clients instead of actually being in front of the clients. That's a whole different realm. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people really like actually being in offices and all that, and some people like the idea of just being remote and not really have to have that human interaction. So basically everyone that works in London that freelances is slightly different. We all have our different ways of doing things. For example, for me, I love going to offices and working in offices. There's something about having people around you and meeting people that I'm interested in. But today I haven't been in an office, but it's enabled me to meet clients and do my own projects, and that's kind of a good thing about freelancing. You can spend time doing projects for other people, but then you also can spend time doing your own projects and pushing your own work. Okay, I've made it back to the flat and I've already had dinner and it's been a couple of hours since I've came back. However, one of the things I really like to end my day with is to go out for some exercise. That could be out going for a run, that could be going for a cycle, that could be just walking around for a long time, because I feel like when you freelance, when you work from cafes, you're always like hunched over on your laptop and you never really properly get to exercise. I know a lot of people in London, when they work, they find it hard to exercise and find time, but I think it's really nice to go for a run or a walk in the evening, because it's like everything that's happening throughout the day, you can just kind of let it go in your run and let your mind wander and listen to some music and just to chill out. It's a great way for me anyway to like relax before heading to bed. But yeah, let's go out for some exercise and let's head out into the streets and get some fresh air as well. Okay, back from my run, just had a shower and I feel great. Tonight was actually the night I ran more than I've ran before in the previous nights without feeling too tired and like out of breath, which is super good. So I'm making progress. And that's something I've learned when I'm freelancing. It's always about the small steps to make more progress and more progress. The more you do, the better you'll be. It's like today, the more meetings you go to, the better you'll be when you chat with clients and future clients. The more days you slot in to do work, the better you'll get at managing your time. I remember at the very start when I freelanced and when I was trying to find my feet, I found it very hard sometimes to focus and like sit somewhere and do work, mainly because, well, one, the weather outside was really nice and I didn't really have a proper deadline for anything. Sometimes when you're working on a side project, it's always good to make your own deadlines and make sure you stick to them. And it's also even a lot better when you have clients giving you deadlines, so try to deliver them deadlines a couple of days before. It also keeps you motivated and keeps you pushing forward, so you're not like procrastinating and wasting time. Okay, before I end my video, I just want to stress one thing though. No 2 days as a freelancer in London are the same. Like your Monday, your Tuesday, your Wednesday, your Thursday will always be different. And like I sometimes find myself working a Saturday and Sunday, like the work never stops. I keep working, I keep pushing through, especially doing YouTube stuff and being on social media, being on Instagram, being on Twitter. I always am on the go thinking of new ways to create, new ways to plan, new travel trips. I mean, I don't know how many of you know that I like to travel. I like to make travel vlogs. I like to vlog what I do, like pretty much most of the time. I upload quite often as well. So that's a different thing. You might be clicking on this video watching a day in life of a freelancer. So like today was primarily what I do as a designer, and then also what I do as a side hustle of YouTube. So if you want to see what I do on the side hustle of YouTube, consider subscribing down below and you'll see more videos come out, or click back on a couple of other videos, see what I'm about and see what I get up to, like what my travel brings me. Because apart from freelancing as a graphic designer, I also do video work, I do photo work, I do quite a lot of different things, though graphic design is probably like a big chunk of it all, and the rest of the chunk is pretty much what you see and what I'm doing on this YouTube channel. On that note, I think I'm gonna end my video here. I hope you guys have had a great day, no matter what you're getting up to. And yeah, comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. And as per usual, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll see you then.